Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Current Affairs for you. So without taking much time, let's start today's current affairs 30th November, very important. So watch the video completely. So here is the first question. Which of the following states chief minister inaugurated organ donor memorial? Organ donor memorial. So guess the answer. Options are Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Assam. Yes, it is correct. So option C, Rajasthan, Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot inaugurated organ donor memorial. So you can see memorial here. So on the eve of, on the occasion of 27th November, which is celebrated as National Organ Donor Day, Ashok Gehlot started this. And let's talk about Madhya Pradesh in recent news. So Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan announced night curfew in 5 cities. Night curfew in 5 cities, and they started Gau cabinet, and 2000 Gau sheds, and Gau tax. Gau cabinet, 2000 Gau shed or cow sheds are Gau tax. This is in Madhya Pradesh. And next talk about Uttar Pradesh. Recently, Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi started Har Ghar Nal Yojana in Sonbhadra and in Mirzapur. Sonbhadra and Mirzapur, and Rajasthan. We'll talk about National Organ Donor Memorial. And next, so Assam, next last option, Assam is known as for best practices for budget formulation. Best practices for budget formulation. So next question. Who unveiled the commemorative coin and postal stamp for the 100th Foundation Day for Lucknow University? So you can see him in the picture. So he is our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. So Narendra Modi ji launched a commemorative coin, you can see here, and also a postal stamp on the 100th Foundation Day for Lucknow University. So in Uttar Pradesh, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh is Yogi Adityanath, and the Governor is Anandiben Patel. So recently, Har Ghar Nal Yojana is also started, just now I told you. Next question. Who chairs a virtual national conference Empowering Through Zero, Shunyu Se Shaktikaran, organized by Sri Aurobindo Society? So options are Pradeep Narang, Prakash Javadekar, S. Jaishankar, Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. So you can see him in the picture. He is our Union Educational Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Um, he started Empowering Through Zero and Shunya Se Shaktikaran Yojana, organized by Sri Aurobindo Society. So the chairman of Aurobindo Society is Pradeep Narang. Pradeep Narang is the chairman of Aurobindo Society. And next, let's talk about S. Jaishankar, the foreign minister. Recently, he went to Seychelles. Seychelles, it's a country. So remember this also. Next, let's talk about Prakash Javadekar. Prakash Javadekar launched uh, environmental portal. Wait a minute. Climate Change Knowledge Portal. Prakash Javadekar launched Climate Change Knowledge Portal. So Prakash Javadekar, he is the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Next. With which of the following country India held a virtual meeting on bilateral defense talks? Defense bilateral talks. So the options are Finland, Russia, Vietnam, Bangladesh. So option C, Vietnam is correct here. So Vietnam's army chief and also India's defense minister Rajnath Singh. So the both had a virtual meeting on defense bilateral talks. So Vietnam Minister of National Defense, the name of him is Ngo Xuan Ngo Xuan Lich. Ngo Xuan Lich, the National Defense Minister for Vietnam, and our National Defense Minister is Rajnath Singh. So they both had a meeting. Next, let's talk about Finland. So in recent news, Prakash Javadekar, just now I told you, Prakash Javadekar, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, had a meeting with Finland's Ministry of Environment Forest, and from India, Prakash Javadekar chaired, and from Finland, Krista Mikkonen. Krista Mikonen and Prakash Javadekar, they both had a meeting. So for better cooperation in environment field and in the in the forest and climate change fields. So next question. James David Wolfensohn recently passed away. He was the former president of, options are World Bank, Asian Development Bank, DBS, none of the above. So the option, can you guess the answer? So he is the former president of World Bank and he served for 10 years. It means full terms, two full terms as World Bank president, and he passed away recently. And one more thing, when we talk about Asian Development Bank, recently Asian Development Bank approves some crores to develop in Meghalaya for electricity. Meghalaya to develop electricity in Meghalaya. Asian Development Bank approves some loan. Next, which of the following country to host 20th SCO summit? What is SCO stands for? Can you guess? Yes, SCO stands for Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Next, options are Russia, Saudi Arabia, India, Malaysia. So, SCO summit, 20th SCO summit is chaired by India, and Russia recently chaired 12th BRICS summit. Saudi Arabia chaired G20, and this is BRICS. Russia chaired 12th BRICS, Saudi Arabia chaired G20, Malaysia chaired APEC, Asia and the Pacific, sorry, Asia and the Pacific Economic Cooperation. So India chaired SCO summit. Next, almost six countries participated in this SCO meeting, named Russia, China, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan. So the prime ministers of these countries will held the meeting with India, and also the observer countries. There are four observer countries this year: Belarus, Afghanistan, Iran, Mongolia. So this is also important. You should remember for exam point of view. Belarus, Afghanistan, Iran, Mongolia are observer countries, and this is important here. Turkmenistan has been invited by India as a special guest for this meeting. So, in exam, they may ask you which country has been invited by India as a special guest in SCO Summit 2020. So, the answer is Turkmenistan. So, and let's talk about Russia in recent news. Launched Russia launched Triskon. Russia launched Triskon. It's a hypersonic missile. Russia successfully tested Triskon, which is an hypersonic missile. And let's talk about China. So China, let's talk about China in recent news. China is going to start Chang'e 5 project. Chang'e 5 uh, project, which is collecting samples from the moon. Collecting samples from the moon. So ever after 1976, only China is starting now. So after 1976, no other country started. Before that, USA and also Russia completed this, collecting samples from the moon. Next question. Who wrote the book named The Hitman about Indian cricketer Rohit Sharma? So The Hitman is written by, you can see here the book in this picture. It is written by both Vijay Lokpalli and G. Krishnan. Vijay Lokpalli and G. Krishnan wrote the book The Hitman about the Indian cricketer Rohit Sharma, and he is the highest. He holds the record of highest individual score in one day cricket, which is 264 versus Sri Lanka. Versus Sri Lanka, he hit 264, and this is the highest individual score ever in one day cricket. So next, Pradeep Kumar Tiotia in recent news about a book called 26 by 11 Brave Hearts, My Encounter with Terrorists That Night. 26 by 11 Brave Hearts, My Encounter with Terrorists That Night. Next, there is one more book called Who Wrote the Book The Archer? So options are Douglas Stewart, Sudhamurthy, Ruskin Bond, Paulo Coelho. So option Paulo Coelho is the correct answer. So he wrote the book called The Archers. You can see him in the picture, and he also wrote a book called The Alchemist. The Alchemist, which is also a famous book. The Alchemist is also written by him, and the Archer is also written by him. And let's talk about the Douglas Stewart. Option A. He wrote a novel, his debut novel called Shaggy Bane. Shaggy Bane. and this novel won UK's Booker Prize. UK's 2020 Booker Prize won by Douglas Stewart for his debut novel Shaggy Bane. It is important in the exam point of view, you remember this. Next, which of the following state launched Project Best Learning? Project Best Learning. So the options are Odisha, Karnataka, Assam, Gujarat. So option B is correct here, Karnataka. Project Best Learning launched by Karnataka state government, and there is a lot about Karnataka in the recent news. Something called Boring and Karjan Medical and Research College has been renamed as the former Prime Minister Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So Boring and Karjan Medical and Research College has been renamed as Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee Medical College and Research also. And next, there are two railway stations. Railway station called Hovri Railway Station. Hovri Railway Station, which is renamed as Mahadevappa Mailara Railway Station. Mahadevappa Mailara Railway Station. He is a freedom fighter from Karnataka. Next, let's talk about Odisha. So Bhubaneswar in Odisha got ISO certificate. ISO 2001 9001 2005 certificate for vehicle sludge waste management. So this is the only city which got this for the first time. Bhubaneswar in Odisha. Next, last question. In which of the following states Cycle Abhiyan has been launched by Indian Army? So the options are Kerala, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Gujarat. So can you guess the answer? So the option B is correct here, Gujarat and Rajasthan. So Indian Army launched Cycle Abhiyan in Gujarat and Rajasthan recently. Why? Because to remember the sacrifices of 1971 India and Pakistan war, and they are going to ride bicycles 1971 kilometers. So to remember those days, Indian Army launched Cycle Abhiyan, important in Gujarat and Rajasthan states. Next. So hope you guys like the video. Thank you. Subscribe the channel for more videos.